Hi, welcome to Tune Up Tuesdays with your host, myself, Stan Sher. 'Twas the week before Christmas. That's right, we are literally a week before Christmas, just a couple days away. And I want to not only wish you guys a very Merry Christmas to you and your families, but I also want to discuss some strategies. How do you get prepared? Right now, as you're watching this video, you're probably dealing with one of the slowest times of the year in your business. And I know for a fact that come that day after Christmas, you guys are going to rock and roll and have a killer end of the month. But right now, we're going to sit here and we're going to struggle. And as you're watching this, maybe you'll pick up some nuggets of wisdom or experience that you can maybe, add on to your business. And so I want to discuss the things that you should be doing. Okay, you should have been doing this probably for a few weeks now. And if you watched a few weeks ago my Thanksgiving video, well, chances are you're probably in the same situation. So, but there's a lot more to talk about. Okay, there's a lot more to talk about than just calling your customer and wishing them a very Merry Christmas. Okay, there's planning. So sometimes when we approach the end of the year, we just can't wait for it to be over. We want to start fresh. But now you have a couple of days of downtime. You probably should start making those plans. Remember, New Year's is in what, 10, 12 days? So it's time to really start planning in your downtime. While you're doing that, it's also important to follow up. See, an average dealership, and I've worked BDCs, I've trained them and I've built them, and I'll tell you that on an average, each rep in a BDC, in a dealership, in a business development center is probably doing 40, 50 calls if they're lucky on a day. They should, in my opinion, do 100 calls a day. But they don't because of all the different nonsense that goes on, in the dealership. Sometimes they chatter, sometimes they text, sometimes they go out of their desk, and they don't get that done effectively. As a salesperson, in my opinion, you should probably do 20 phone calls a day. Just 20. I'm not asking you to do 100. You're not a call center. But again, I keep talking about the fact that you have to have that business development mindset. And right now, I get it. Okay? Your customers are going to be busy thinking about Christmas shopping, thinking about Christmas dinner. Right now, it's a stressful time for everybody. They're not going to want to take your call. But what they are going to want to do is have somebody reinforce happiness into them by not only wishing them a Merry Christmas, but just making sure they're doing okay. Think about yourself. Think about your personal life outside of work. How much craziness is going on right now with the holidays? Buying gifts, making sure everybody's satisfied, making sure you look good for your family so you don't get embarrassed for whatever reason. Making sure everyone's happy, healthy. So everyone's going through that stress, not just you. So if you can add some positivity, matter of fact, what you probably should be doing is what I'm doing right now. You should probably create yourself a monthly or weekly video, something inspirational that you can not only post out there to help market yourself, but to inspire people. I get it, you're selling something, but if you're selling with inspiration, if you're selling consultatively, if you're bringing some kind of value, if you're able to just put some smiles on people's faces with whatever you have to share, and it doesn't have to necessarily be, we have this big Christmas sale. It doesn't have to be this big commercial or this big print ad. All it has to do is with you just being a people person. Share some content about cars. Our company here at Auto App Builder, we actually are prone to that. My co-founder here, he is big on that stuff. He's all about that product knowledge, which a lot of people don't have. So if you're able to just make fun videos, right now, nothing going on in the dealership, take some cars on test drives, make some videos, get some good content out there. There's a lot of guys out there in the industry that are doing it. So start to market yourself. And again, not only are you going to be thankful for your customers and, just wishing them a happy holiday, but you're going to market yourself, put out the content, put smiles on people's faces. People are going to be happy. They're going to call you. They're going to want to call you just to talk to you. Could you imagine? I know some of the best people that are on the phones and business development centers and salespeople that people like to buy from them just because they love to talk to them. They'll sit there and they'll talk for a half hour. One of the best things that I like to teach about selling is you want to build a rapport with people before you try to sell them. Literally, when I was going out on TOs in dealerships to help close deals, I'll jump in, and for 10 minutes, I will completely talk about something other than the car or the sale. I'll find out about the person. I'll let them tell me things that I need to know about them. And then what'll happen is I'll find a way to build that common ground. If they tell me that they live on a certain street, and I grew up 10 minutes from there, I'll build a conversation. I'll talk about a restaurant. I will do that for 10 minutes. I will take that away and then go back into the car deal. I guarantee you they're more likely to buy something from me, and that always happens. So think about that with the content that you post, with the way you market. There's something you could be doing right now. You should not be sitting there waiting for ups on a slow day like this. So again, I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas. Have a successful week. Wish all the best to your families. I hope you guys are inspired. I hope these videos are helping you. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week for the last video of the year. You guys have a great holiday. Take care.